here we are. Bird of the day.
Is Budgie Eater here?
Should we remove
Budgie Eater is here.
Oh,
Hi,
good.
Budgie Eater.
Hi, Budgie.
I look at the list to see if Budgie Eater is here. And Budgie Eater is here. Hey, Budgie Eater. You are just in time for Bird of the Day. And as you can see, I have a new Bird of the Day background. But as you can also see, I screwed up while making it and made the frame the wrong aspect ratio, so we got black bars on the side. So you're going to have to deal with the black bars on the side because I didn't have time to fix it before the stream. But anyway, I think it's a much better background. Look at it, because we got birds. We got birds all over the place. There's a bird there, and a bird there.
Imagine we have birds on my
stream.
Bird
up there. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of birds up there, and there's some great birds on the left. The question is, how many of these birds that are on here have I covered in Bird of the Day?
I don't know.
I can see at least 4. Do you know which 4 they are?
Let's see, we've got the hummingbird, I think.
Right? Ruby-throated hummingbird, correct. That is one of them.
I think we got one of the parrots there. I want to see the owl in the bottom.
The barn owl, yes, I have done a barn owl.
Is that a peacock next to it?
That is not a peafowl next to it. That is
I mean a peacock.
Well, peacock is a peafowl.
Well,
peacocks are just male peafowl. But yes, the scarlet macaw on the upper left there is another one of them. And then right next to my head here, we got a great blue Eurasian tit. Eurasian
that's
blue
hot.
Tit. Yeah. Those 4 are the ones that I've done. Although, wait, at the top there, I think that's a peregrine falcon. And I've done them too. I think, if that is a peregrine, I think it's a peregrine. Looks like a peregrine. I don't think that's an American goldfinch up by the macaw there. I think it's a different species bird, but this goes to show you there's lots of different kinds of birds. But we're not talking about those birds today.
We're not, no.
No. We're going to start the Bird of the Day proper now. So, welcome everybody to Carvis Twig's Bird of the Day. I'm joined here by my co-host, Ben Ty.
Hi.
And today, we got a very special Bird of the Day. Such a special Bird of the Day. And you know why this Bird of the Day is so special? It's so special because this is, well, triangles logo off here. It's special because this Bird of the Day, well, let me tell you, folks. Let me tell you, folks. This Bird of the Day is number 69.
So nice.
This is my 69th Bird of the Day.
Nice.
So what bird could Carvis Twig do for his 69th Bird of the Day? Well, of course, we're going to do the secretary bird.
Ooh. Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah. Look at this bird. Oh, yeah, baby. It is.
That's a big bird.
Oh, these birds are, they're big. They are big birds. Big, long legs. And as you see there, excellent snake hunters. And, I mean, look at it. They've got eyelashes.
They do.
They have, like, painted orange makeup on their face. And they have eyelashes. And then they've got those beautiful, like, plumes off of the back of their head. I mean, this is a glamorous bird. Perhaps the most glamorous of all. And, of course, Hashio's saying she can grab my snake. Well, here's the thing. There's not a whole lot of sexual dimorphism between them, so it's kind of hard for us to tell in any of these pictures whether it's a male or a female. The males are just as fabulous as the ladies are. So, oh my God, look at those legs. Look at those legs.
That is impressive.
They got stockings on, baby. Look at that. Look at it. They are wearing some thigh-high stockings. Those go all the way up there. And then they got the boots and the glamorous and the red. Oh my gosh. I mean, just look at this. Look at this bird.
Eyelashes. Got eyelashes. It's amazing.
Baby. Getting that out. Okay.
Hey, yo.
So, yeah, we were talking about how they were a big bird. Well, so usually when you're talking about length of a bird, you're talking from tip of beak to tip of tail. So for that, it's like 3'7" to 4'11". It's pretty big. But from the top of their head down to the bottom of their feet when they're standing straight up, 4'3" tall. That
is huge.
That's pretty tall.
That is
big bird. That's not ostrich or emu or cassowary tall, but that's a pretty tall standing bird, and part of it is just because of the way that their legs come down. They, yeah, they. We look at that. It's like, yeah, it's 4'3" tall, and what, like 27 inches of that is leg.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of leg.
So
Um, Pretty
they go
big
all the way up.
wingspan though. They have a 6'3" wingspan to 6'11" wingspan,
Yeah.
so it's like they can fly. And so the order in there, the Accipitriforms,
There you go.
they're in the same order as hawks and eagles, so they're actually a type of hawk. They're as closely related to eagles as like an osprey is, in the same order, but different family. And so one thing that's kind of interesting is that they are the only bird in their family, which is the Sagittariidae, and they are the Sagittarius serpentarius.
Hmm.
Now, it's kind of interesting because we think Sagittarius, we think of centaurs in the zodiac, but
Hmm.
it's, for some reason they think it might have been a mishearing. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Anyway, 8.2 to 9.4 pounds, so heavy on the bird side,
A little bit.
a bit. But,
Some good
they've
meat.
got that big wingspan, so they can still fly pretty well.
Yeah.
They're not the greatest flyers, but they can fly and, do the soaring and all that. So I was saying the males and females are mostly the same. They have that same coloration on their face. The males' tails are going to be slightly longer, and those little feathers, those plumes on the side of their head, males tend to have a few more of those on average. But other than that, they're pretty much the same size, and kind of same behaviors and stuff.
Hmm.
They're pretty decent lifespan of a bird. They live 10 to 15 years. They don't have a whole lot of natural predators. I mean, they've got a few.
Yeah.
Some bigger, animals might try and grab one for it, but usually they're not the preferred prey of the animals that can kill them. And yeah, up to the longest lived one in captivity was 19 years, but they're not the kind of bird that really thrives well in captivity. And as you can see, they are a African bird, and they've got a pretty wide range. I mean, if you
It
think
really
about
does.
you look at that size there, it's like, okay, but you think about it, like that's more space than the continental U.S. That's
Yeah.
Africa's big,
Pretty
so they
interesting
go
though
around there.
that
So as you
like
can see, it's like that northern reach of them. Basically, once you hit the Sahara, they're not really up in there.
yeah.
But the kind of the savannah, the more, but like, and then you look at this area, it's like the that central area. So they're not really in the thick jungles of Africa,
Hmm.
but when you've got like grasslands and not super jungly forests areas of Africa, you're gonna find them. So yeah, they're pretty widespread. Seem to be doing pretty good. They are considered threatened, not endangered, but threatened, just because once again, territory loss.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same old song and game, eh?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so are they the sexiest bird? Maybe.
I mean, look at that picture.
I mean, yeah, look at it. I think that's
Yeah.
a boy right there. That looks like one of those really fancy looking guys from an anime.
Yeah, he's a very
He's got
beachy
that look.
bird.
Yeah, Bishi bird.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, they said not associated with the Sagittarius at all, and they think that might have been a mishearing of Sagittarius to Secretarius or something in a language, and it might have been misheard. That's their best guess for it, because it has nothing to do with centaurs, obviously.
It doesn't. No, no.
But they were called a secretary bird basically because of the coloration and their legs and stuff. It was kind of sexy. And yes, at the bottom there in pop culture, yes, that is a character from the anime. So we'll do the pop culture one thing. So yes,
Yeah.
as Hasio has said, one of the characters in the anime Agretzko, which is about a red panda office worker who on her free time sings death metal music in karaoke. It's great.
Great watch, by
Check
the way.
it out.
Great watch.
It's a
Yeah,
great show.
it's so
I like
good.
it. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. It's very funny. One of the cooler older ladies in the office who's like, that lady who's like, maybe in her like early 30s and has everything put together and is cool and calm and knows everything. Who's just that cool chick in the office. Yeah. Washimi is that character, and that's her right there. And yeah, as you can see, very much a secretary bird. Although she's not a secretary, she actually has a higher up status.
Yeah, she's like an executive.
Yeah.
She's higher up in the
higher up, not like the top of the chain, but like pretty high up there, pretty important.
Yeah, she's somewhere. I think in the C-suite, I believe, something like that. Yeah.
In the Disney movie Bedknobs and Broomsticks, one of the characters has a pet secretary bird.
Hmm.
Um,
Watch
so
that again.
the national emblem of Sudan depicts one of these. The South African Army's coat of arms has a secretary bird on it, and many African nations have depicted them on stamps and stuff. So they're they're very popular, recognizable bird over there. Well liked, well respected. Now, they are the only bird in the eagle order, the eagle and hawk order, that does its hunting on the ground. Pretty much all the other ones, they're going to be perched up high in the trees or on poles and stuff, or they'll soar around in circles, and then they do the swoop and grab. Now these guys, they walk around in the tall grass, picking at things with their legs, and then they'll just like run up and snag them. They might do like a short flight just to get a quick burst of speed, but they pretty much hunt on the ground and they use their big long legs to try and grab things. But it does really well for them with snakes, where like they'll grab a snake like halfway through and then like shake
Hmm.
it and then like peck at it and be able to like kill the snake, but while keeping its the snake's sharp pointy bits away from itself. So they're
Always
very
a
good
good thing.
snake hunters, although they're like most famous for being snake hunters, but snakes only make up about 10 to 15% of their diet. They prefer a lot of other, as pretty much all eagles and hawks do. They like your small rodents,
Hmm.
reptiles. They're strictly carnivorous. They're just gonna go and find that small game and eat it. But they've also been known to eat like cubs and stuff of some like larger
Oh,
animals.
wow.
Hey, I mean, if they can get it, why not get it? Because it's like
Yeah.
it's been witnessed that they've seen a secretary bird attack, kill, and eat a lion cub.
Wow.
Because I mean, hey, if it can kill it, and it's like it doesn't. I mean, they don't swallow their food whole. They use their sharp talons and beaks to rip off flesh, and yeah, it's kind of gruesome. It's like for as glamorous as they are, they're actually kind of brutal killers. It's what they
Yeah.
do. Yeah, dangerous looking beak. I would not want to be bit by that beak.
Oh no.
It's a
Mm-mm.
powerful beak capable of ripping through hides.
Hmm.
It's tough. It's tough. Um, as far as their social structures, they are they pretty much don't live in flocks. They once they fledge and are basically adults, they go off on their own until they find a mate, and then the mating pair will stay together for life. And
Oh.
they'll usually a clutch. They'll have 2 or 3 clutches a year, and each clutch will be 1 to 3 eggs.
Hmm.
And they say usually, so it's like if you're averaging, like they say they average like 6 or 7 a year, 2 of those will live on to adulthood. Which, as far as birds go, it's pretty typical. You know,
Hmm.
the first year of life for a bird is by far its most dangerous. But, once they reach adulthood, their, chance of survival, skyrockets.
Yeah.
It's a tough world out there for baby birds.
Yeah.
Real tough world out there for baby birds. And they say that the most common cause of death for a baby secretary bird is starvation.
Oof.
There's just not enough food to go around. And
Yeah.
usually, like let's say there's 3 eggs in a clutch, whichever one hatches first has by far the best chance of survival.
That that
It's
that,
just
that
the way
makes
it is.
sense. Yeah.
The parents feed, because like the parents are going to feed the beak that's close to it. So whoever's strongest and can overpower its siblings is going to be the one that
Yeah.
gets fed.
Yep.
They unfortunately birds don't have a discerning. They don't have the concept of fairness. It's too bad. But anyway, both parents do help raise the babies. So like maybe the mother will go out hunting and the father will sit and incubate the eggs. And so they both will incubate the eggs and help defend the nest. And once the babies are born, both of them will go hunting and bring back food for it. So good fathers. I always
Yeah.
like when birds have good fathers, unlike hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are bad fathers. Uh,
Yeah.
and there's another bird I did recently that was really bad fathers. There's a lot of bad fathers in the bird world. These aren't one of them. These are good fathers. Good fathers. It's just good fathers. Crows. Okay.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Good fathers. Yeah.
So, oh my gosh. I mean, look at this bird. Look at this
Yeah.
fucking
I
bird.
know.
I mean, what the hell? Birds aren't supposed to look like that, are they? I
I
suppose they
don't
are. I
think
mean, birds
so.
are the most glamorous of all animal species. But just look at that. It's not just the head feathers. It's not just the coloration of the
Yeah,
face. And it's
it's
not just
everything.
those lashes. Those eyelashes. I mean, come on.
That's amazing.
Of course, this had to be bird number 69.
Of course, it had to be.
Yeah.
It had to be.
It's making people feel things, I think.
Probably is, yeah.
Oh, now seems like a nice time to gift a sub. I would agree.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah. But to whom?
I don't know.
Ah. But yeah, Secretary Bird, I like him. I mean, I love
Yeah.
the
Squishy.
squishy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Secretary Birds, I think they're pretty neat. Gave out one community sub gift this minute. Who do you got to? Uski. Yeah, Uski. Uski's cool.
Yay.
Uski was hanging out in the birthday stream for a while. But thanks for paying it forward, Budgie Eater. Really appreciate it. You're awesome.
I think I froze again.
Did you freeze on my stream?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just like Discord freezing you because like, hey, you've kept this frozen for too long.
It could have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you be AFK while doing a stream?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's probably just Discord trying to save resources. Anyway,
How dare you?
I think Secretary Bird, pretty great bird. I like them. I like them a lot.
yeah.
You know, they're not just 6.9k channel points. What are you
Hey,
gonna make me
now.
do? You make me do
Uh-oh.
something before we close the stream out because we're gonna be closing the stream out soon. But we are closing out this bird of the day. Great bird of the day. Thank you for
Mhm.
watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe buttons. It really would mean a lot to me. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, come check me out on twitch.tv/Corvus_twig. You can see the link below. And yeah, check out more of my Bird of the Day videos. And we're going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff. Game shows, art, playing games, lots of great stuff. Yeah, we just did taste testing today. It was great.
Ugh.
So anyway, we're going to call this Bird of the Day done.
Yes,